Y'all, it's Sunday Funday, and unfortunately not a very good Sunday Funday because it is my last day of vacation. I did not get everything accomplished that I wanted. And I'm going to Mom's today, hopefully, to do the egg hunt. It is raining outside. It started yesterday afternoon. It's currently 43 degrees at 2:30 in the morning, so it is chilly as fuck. And it is supposed to only get, by the time we get there, it'll be like 50 degrees. But at least it won't be rainy anymore. I think it's just about done raining, actually. So it's just going to be pretty much mostly cloudy the rest of the day until sunset. And then clear overnight. So the highest it's going to get is like 58. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and the sun will break through earlier. But hopefully at least I can go back to work with a haircut, because, yeah. I want my summer cut. My ends are getting kind of scraggly. Like I said, yeah, did not get as much accomplished as I wanted, and I think I never do, but I mean, really, any time off of work and not in pain from working is a good thing. So, like, no sore feet, my bad knee not hurting. That's all good stuff for me, at least. And then it's just going to be back to the grind until I take another one. Because who knows how much time I have now. I had, like, I want to say I had at least 100 hours of PTO. And if I'm only using 40 of it, I'm still going to have a shit ton. But anyway, I mean, really don't. Yesterday was just kind of a lazy day because it was cloudy out. Pretty much just taking him to work and then picking him up, like, because they got done kind of early. And then making food and then chilling down here playing WoW. Trying to get my tune leveled up. And I'll probably do more of that this morning here in a bit. Probably gonna start a little bit earlier than I usually do. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of funny how, like, people get offended so easily at the dumbest shit. Like, I lost a sub after I uploaded the the I'm salty about Reddit thing. I knew somebody was gonna thumbs down that video. And I'm just, like, I just want to be really, really clear for anyone who watches the vlogs. I'm not leaving comments available for that, so don't comment on it anywhere else either. Like, the comments are off for a reason. If I turn them off, don't even do it. It is a pet peeve of mine, yes, that people back into parking spots and take forever to do it. I don't care if you do it and do it quickly. But if you take for fucking ever when people need to be places, then you're just being an asshole. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. It is what it is. So whenever I do these videos, it is a real pet peeve of mine, yes. And Reddit just proves that morons do not read fucking comments. Or, like, do not read posts fully. I've had it plenty of times where I've posted pet peeves and people have not read the fucking comments. Or read the post fully. Somebody posted a pet peeve this morning that said when you disagree with pretty much everyone in the comments. You read someone's post, you think you've got to be kidding. You see OP's attempts to fool the readers. You see the tells, you scroll through the comments. Virtually everyone is fooled and thinks the opposite. You question yourself, your own judgment. I hate that. Then you decide, no, you're right. You boldly comment and you're honest about your opinion. You get mass downvoted, sometimes trolled. It's annoying to have a different opinion and get dogpiled for it, but it's also annoying to feel like you're the only one who sees something a certain way, especially when you feel strongly about it. I'm not trying to be contrarian, it's just how I see things. Different from most, I guess. Life would be easier if we all thought the same, wouldn't it? No, it would be boring. But why do you have to feel like a misfit for thinking differently? Somebody responded to them saying this whole sub is Reddit is becoming my pet peeve. I keep thinking I'll find people who agree with me but get proved wrong every time. Especially since your pet peeve is yours and no one else's. I wrote a pet peeve about music and the comment section was vitriolic and basically was called a child and that I should grow up. But it was my hill to die on and got skewered pretty good. Or even when you're sharing your experiences about the topic and everybody starts downvoting you like your experience never happened. I was literally accused of making up my pet peeve in a recent post. Like, why? Like, people don't always just make shit up. Yeah, some of it is fake. Okay, I get it. But I also commented, I get tired of the comments who make it sound like they didn't even read the whole post and or they jump to false assumptions about the person and situation. I get everyone has opinions, but if it sounds low class in how it's written, like using the words dog or bro, has bad grammar is assuming most are going to downvote and label it as irrelevant. That's just my opinion on the whole thing. Like, you can have opinions that are opposite. I'm fine with that. Just, first of all, don't be a dick about it. Second of all, don't have bad grammar. Because that turns a lot of, and I'm not saying like I'm a grammar stickler, but I am. Like, if a friend uses bad grammar, that's different because they're a friend and I learn to ignore it. But a stranger who's being a dickwad uses bad grammar, then they're completely irrelevant to me. But anyway, it's just like it does suck when you feel like you're the only one with that pet peeve. And most of the ones I've posted has at least one person who's agreed, who shares it. So if I ever have one where it is just me, or even now if and when I do like the misophonia triggers on that I'm salty about series, those obviously will not be put on Reddit because I don't think is there a subreddit for is there a subreddit for annoying sounds? Yes. There is a r/misophonia. Ooh, I'm gonna have to join this one. Some people are putting recordings. Okay, so you can put recordings. Ooh, somebody said the gum. Yep. Snapping gum, I can't stop. Can't stand it. Humming, I don't mind humming. If you have a nice voice, I don't mind humming. I can deal with that. My wife is eating bagel chips. See, the problem is, even if I join this one, most of my shit probably has already been posted here. How to bring up misophonia for flatmates. Oh, you can tell they're from the UK. Yeah, that's oof. How do you bring that topic up to to your to your roommates? Like how? That's a good question. Oh God, it's mowing season again. I actually I don't mind the sound of a lawnmower. What annoys me is when I want to have my window open to let fresh air in, and the neighbor, because we have a loud family across the street. And I think every neighborhood has that loud family. It's like a bunch of kids, a bunch of chaos over at that house. And whenever they're outside, they put their keys in their vehicle and turn the radio on in their vehicle and have it fucking blasting so everybody around that area of the neighborhood can fucking hear it. Whatever music it is. And I know one time my boyfriend was super annoyed with it because he hates country music, and it was country music that they were blasting in there. And it's just like, I want to open the window to my house and let fresh air in, and not have this annoying music coming through my window when I'm trying to watch TV and enjoy the fresh air. So that, I don't know if I would put that in misophonia. Pet peeve, yes. But it's like, we're just too nice to say anything about it. Because, we don't want to, cause conflict with the neighbors, obviously. But it is annoying as fuck, and I would never do that. I would never do that. If I want to listen to music while I'm outside, guess what? These babies go in, and I'm using my phone, whatever I feel like fucking listening to. I'm not listening to the radio in my damn car, first of all. Now, I'm pretty sure they have, satellite radio, because I didn't hear any advertisements or whatever, but... Or they hook an app. Like, now you gotta, download apps just to listen to music from your phone on your car. You can't just hook your auxiliary thing into whatever, like you used to be able to do. So it's like, now it's a pain in the ass. You gotta download another fucking app for this shit. And it's like, no, it's not worth it. I am putting my earbuds in. Nobody else has to hear what I'm listening to because that's disrespectful in my opinion. And I will enjoy my shit while I'm outside without disturbing people because that's just rude. But, some people just don't give a shit and are rude, and it is what it is. Anyway, notice those blisters kind of just they were so small, they just kind of went away. Because I was going to wait until they kind of stopped hurting and then pop them, but it's like now they're not even really there anymore. So I guess that's a good thing. Never had a blister do that before, but I guess if it's small enough, it can. Does anyone else worry that you might make the very noises that trigger your misophonia? Well, I know nobody likes chewing sounds. Like, if you like mukbang, there is something wrong with your ears. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Like, ew. I can't stand the sound of people chewing, and if I'm at work and I hear people chewing, bam, both go in. Like, no. I will not sit in the break room and listen to you while I'm eating. Like, and I would never be offended if somebody did that to me if I make loud noises, because I don't fucking know, and I'm not recording that shit. Like, it's annoying that it is annoying. I feel like misophonia triggers are an absolute curse on especially my generation, because there's so many more of them than when our parents grew up, or even the generations before us. Because life has just, random ass ants, gotten more chaotic, and there's so many more noises. Like, some of the noises that trigger the fuck out of me, because they, especially, like, if I hear something the first time, it doesn't bother me. But if I hear it constantly every fucking day, it'll get on my nerves. So, like, when my boyfriend gets a new cell phone, I literally have to tell him, turn the sound shit off on that phone. I don't want to hear that stupid typing sound that the keyboard makes on your phone, because that annoys me. The texting sound. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That it's an annoying little trigger whenever you're texting somebody or typing something on a like comments on a video or whatever. Like, I don't want to hear that sound. It annoys the crap out of me, because I've heard it too much. If I've heard it too much, it needs to stop, or I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Like, that's literally just how I am. Same thing with advertisements. And I don't really count as misophonia, I count that as the technology triggers. It's like, how many years ago was it? Several years ago. In fact, this might have been back when we were still at the apartment. There was a Tide. There was like it was like a Tide Pod commercial. They were making such a big fucking deal about Tide Pods. And I kept hearing the damn commercial for it. And it was going on for over a year. Like, it literally, I think it was on Pandora Radio. I want to say, yeah, Pandora Radio. And it was about somebody going out. And this was like in a city, kind of, I guess. They have coffee. They spill coffee on themselves. Tide Pod. Like, so you're gonna, and you're going out doing errands. You get a coffee stain. You're gonna run home, take your shirt off, and use Tide Pods on it when you're in the middle of doing stuff. Like, the commercial made absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. And I'm thinking, don't they still make the Tide pen? Why are you not carrying one of those with you? Because even I have one. I don't even like the smell of Tide. I don't buy Tide. I don't like the smell of it at all. I buy Gain or Arm & Hammer. But I will use the Tide pen, because they're the only ones that came out with it. And yet, keep it in your purse or on your person, so if you're out getting coffee at a coffee shop somewhere and you accidentally spill some on you, bam, you just rip out that Tide pen and bam, Tide going, or same going, boom. Easy peasy. Why are you talking about washing your shirt with Tide Pods when you're out doing errands? Who's gonna stop and do that? You're gonna stop at a freaking laundromat, strip, and then wash your shirt? Who carries a Tide Pod around with them? Or even go to, like, what is it, the dry cleaners? Whatever the hell that is. Like, come on. This shit made no sense. It was just so dumb. I'm like, somebody did not think this advertisement through, and it's been going on for over a year. Like, what the fuck? I was glad when I didn't hear that anymore. I'm like, you know what? I'm so tired of hearing this commercial. Like, it was at the point where if I'm listening to music and that commercial came on, like, it literally came on every ad break for some dumbass reason, I would just pull that earbud out, wait about a minute or two, pop it back in, there's my music. So I knew, I literally got to the point where I knew how fucking long this advertisement was, and I literally just pulled my earbud out, so I didn't have to hear it again because it was pissing me. Like, it was literal rage bait at that point, and it was pissing me off. The other ads that pissed me off, obviously, are BetterHelp, and I haven't seen one of those in like forever, thank God. Because it is a scam. I don't care what anybody says. It's a scam. Even my friend Argaron says it's a scam. And I feel like what I said before was right. They only cater to the fucking rich. They don't give a shit about poor people. They just want the money in the pockets, and they don't give a shit about you or your mental health. And I will die on that hill of mental health therapy being a scam. I'm just going to die on that hill. It is what it is. That is my opinion. Like it or leave it. I will never, ever go for that. I will never support that. I will always be against it. I will always slander it. I don't care. That's just me. I'm being real. If you got mental health issues, you find a fucking hobby. You find a hobby that makes you happy. Play video games. Read a book. Watch movies. Buy yourself a sketchbook and draw in it. Buy art supplies and focus on something positive. You can buy cheap art supplies that work just as good as the expensive ones. And put on some relaxing music that'll help inspire you. Usually I use instrumental. I'm gonna use this as a time to remind you all. You are all creative. Everybody has a different way of being creative. Try different things until you find what fits you. And have fun, enjoy it, do it, and 100% share it. Share it somewhere that you know other people that may have that will see it. Because you never know, you may just make a friend who does that same thing that you can bond with. Oh, and as far as that supposed digital artist that I'm not going to upload yesterday's VOD, but that supposed digital artist that followed me, I kind of called them out while I was streaming and said that I had made a list of things to say if I get a digital artist in my chat. And that I can tell when somebody is by their username, because it's usually something girly or like sweet treat related, kind of. So I made a list of 5 things. Number 1, art is not a guaranteed paycheck. If it was, I wouldn't be working at Walmart. Number 2, if you really want people to commission you, become friends first, and not just in a few chat messages that are obviously copied. And number 3, I am my own artist, but if it's something I can't do, I only commission real friends that I've made as a streamer. Number 4, I don't make money as a content creator, so I see no point in spending my minimal hard-earned extra money on digital that can be deleted unless it's something I really want and will use. Number 5, I don't even have time enough to stream as much as I'd like to, so I don't care about overlays or extra junk on my screen. So yeah, those are my 5 things that I control a digital artist with. But my friend said just ignore them, and I'm like, I don't want to get reported for ignoring somebody. Being real and telling them like exactly that stuff, or maybe just one of those things if need be. I feel like I need to be real, but since I called them out, I lost a follower, so I'm gonna guess they came and were lurking, and probably came in at the time when they heard me say that. So they probably unfollowed. Or, as my other friend said, maybe they got banned. Maybe they got banned from Twitch. Somebody may have reported them as a bot, even if they weren't a bot. I mean, they could have been, you never know. But I was saying, like, I can tell when somebody is a digital artist by their username. I can definitely tell. So, and usually if somebody follows me when I'm offline, because the Streamlabs window will tell me all the things. So it's like, that person followed. An actual friend followed 4 days before that. And then 5 days before that, one of my friends gifted subs. But yeah, if somebody follows who I've never heard of, I will literally go on Twitch and I will look their username up. And when I did look up this person's username, I could not find them at all. So that means they are a brand new channel. Nada. And that means they either are a bot or probably a digital artist trying to get, because maybe their other account got banned and they had to make a new one. So yeah, I only ban them if they start talking, and then I get that suspicious feeling. But like, I got that suspicious feeling as soon as I saw the username, so my brain has finally recognized the style of usernames, and I can just immediately, like, my gut immediately says, guess what? Digital artists. Gonna bug you about buying art, but then, you know, I guess they came in at the right time, heard me talking shit. Like, come on, people, is it really that hard to make friends? Obviously, they don't know how. But good riddance. It is what it is. Here comes the kitty. So any of you who have stayed long enough to watch this vlog, do see kitty. Poppy, come here. Get to see kitty before I say goodbye. Poppy. Come on. Stop looking that way. Get in my lap. Get in my lap so everybody can see your cute little face. Your cute little face. Yes. I love you. Such a good girl. Such a good kitty. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll see what goodies I get for a very late Easter at Mom.